Okay, so my name is Hodhaifa, and I'm from Algeria. So thank you so much. Alright, so as I said, I'm from Algeria, and I'm part of AIESEC, right, for 4 years. So I started from LCBNAC, which is in the capital, and I started as a member in ICX, then a team leader, then an LCVP in ICX. Afterwards, I became LCVP, and I had the most amazing international experience. And then I wanted to try something different because I all the time tried to convince people to come to our country and to experience this ICX project, but I felt incomplete somehow, so I wanted to try it myself. And that's why I went to Poland and I had 6 weeks internship there. And then throughout this experience, I had the chance to go to a lot of conferences and to meet a lot of people. And one of the most remarkable people that we feel close to, because you know, like Algeria, not a lot of people like us, but Tunisian, they do. So I met these crazy Tunisian people in Turkey. They were from MC Martin, and we have here like UA, Fadl, and Khalid. So they were telling me about this entity and how amazing it is. So I felt always like the need to come here. Then we had this guy, which was like really amazing chair. He was the FCP of 2003 or 5 in AIESEC Tunisia. Abdelman, Bilhaj, and because of him, I continued in AIESEC because I wanted to leave AIESEC at that time, but he had such an impact on me in that conference that I wanted to keep going. And yeah, you see like your FCP is here, Aziz and Shaheen and other people. And then I moved to another experience, to another country. So I went to Albania, which is a country near to Greece. And I was an MCVPTM there for 1 year. And in the team there was this guy from Tunisia as well. So you see like Tunisia and Greece are always hard. So yeah, after this year, I lived an intense experience in Tirana in Albania. And I noticed even when I go to Europe and I tell them Albania, no one knows except this part from the movie Taken. I was kidding, you know. It was there on Albanian market. So after that, I moved to another country, which is Latvia, which I live right now. And I'm there for 1 year. I'm the president of AIESEC in Latvia. This is my team. And something funny or like something interesting about my AIESEC experience, like I used to have EPs all the time in my house. So our Wi-Fi is an EP house, and my brother also the president of AIESEC in Algeria. So we are presidents of AIESEC at the same time in different countries. So enough about me. I'm going to talk about the session which we're going to have right now, which is about AIESEC 2020. Okay, so are you excited? Are you really excited? Okay, so now back to the serious stuff. As an organization in AIESEC, we already talked with Mehdi in the beginning about the clarity of the why and why we do what we do in AIESEC. So in AIESEC, we envision peace and fulfillment of humankind potential. And to achieve that, we aim to develop leadership. And by developing leadership in youth, so we place our confidence in youth, because we believe they are the future. However, leadership is a very broad concept. You cannot measure it and say like, okay, I'm going to develop leadership and with that I'm going to develop the world, change the world. But luckily, unfortunately, in AIESEC, we have a very clear vision for that. We have been developing leadership since 48, so we have huge experience in it. And we have a clear vision by doing it through cross-cultural exchange, which is boosted by the local members. So the local members are boosting the exchange, the cross-cultural exchange, in which we develop leadership that we already put our confidence in you. And this is our essence as an organization. This is what we envision, and this is what we strive to go for, to make change agents by believing in peace and fulfillment of a humankind potential. However, peace is also a broad goal. You cannot measure peace. Like right now, we are living in an era in the human history that we didn't have that wars since the creation of Adam and Eve. Like we always have wars, but since the World War II, we didn't have these major wars. But the world's still fucked up, you know? So we cannot measure peace. And our goal is peace and fulfillment of a humankind potential. So in order to get there, we need to have some drivers to achieve that goal. So we have been created since 48, and our vision is peace and fulfillment of a humankind potential. And then we have mid-term ambition, like mid-term goals. So we can track our process, our progress to get there, to this peace and fulfillment of a humankind potential. Now I have a question for you. How many of you get asked the question, what's your plan in 5 years, upcoming 5 years, by show of hands? Alright. So we see a lot of companies, a lot of universities, a lot of organizations, even AIESEC, ask this question. How do you see yourself 5 years from now? How do you see Tunisia 5 years from now? And how do you see AIESEC in Tunisia 5 years from now? So, so by this midterm, we want to track our progress in order to reach peace and fulfillment of a humankind potential. But AIESEC is not the only organization that has been doing this. It's not just us that we decide, okay, let's put it every 5 years. There have been a lot of government and organizations. So for example, the European Union has put this Europe 2020 in the EU growth strategy for the upcoming decade, and by being smart, sustainable, and inclusive economy. And also we have Microsoft. They all have this midterm ambition. Alright. So what about AIESEC? I already talked about midterm ambition and so on. So AIESEC has been around since 1948, and from 1948 till 1999, we did not have this concept of midterm ambition. So in 1999, AIESEC was dropping constantly in exchange. Instead of growing, we were dropping. And there was like no alignment. Every entity doing something, and there was like no global alignment. So there in 1999, in South Africa, in Durban, they decided in IC to have a midterm ambition. That by the year 2005, AIESEC will grow this, and we will have this and that. And by that ambition, AIESEC become united, unified, we have one global voice, and it grew. So in 2005, we had the same thing. So we had ambition for 2010, and in 2010 we had another ambition, which is for 2015. Clear? Great. So in 2015, we are still in this generation that we have this ambition 2015. So we have a deadline till 31 of December to achieve the goal of 2015 that AIESEC has put 5 years ago. So what was that? Who knows the ambition of 2015? No? maybe you can share.
Simply, when we put it simply, we are like, I tried to count it now, we are like 55 or more years. That's I said this right now. And we have at least 1 million people that pass through AIESEC. That's an amazing number. 1 million people that will change life. And that kept in touch with AIESEC. AIESEC did a great job there. Like really people. They try to push people to think differently, and those people knows they keep in touch with us. And for us today, the challenge is to go over 10 million. It's crazy, but that's how we should think. We're young. What do we need? Just our stuff, right? Just think that we can change the world. AIESEC in 2015 exists to inspire us to put ourselves till 2020. What exactly, people? What can enrich you to achieve it? Tell me. Money? No, I don't think so. The first of some of us with food here. That's true. But it's yourself. Push yourself. Get up. Go outside. Share. Open yourself. But you won't die for it. You gain something. And AIESEC is giving you the opportunity to change yourself and change the world. That's what it's about today.
So that was our goal. Imagine like these amazing experiences, guys. So imagine these amazing experiences that we are having right now. You have GCDP, you bring someone, get to know about Tunisia, they know your culture, they break the barriers, and they go back to their country and they change their family, their friends, and the people surrounding them. So imagine if we have 1 million. 1 million of these experiences in the world. Do you think the world will change somehow? Alright. So like that was our promise, and we are really close to this number. And we still have till the 31st of December to get there. However, as you see, we have this really close 1 million exchange, but the world's still like fucked up more than ever. And you see like in Syria wars, and you see everywhere like Paris, this kind of crazy stuff everywhere. So we are not even close to reach peace and fulfillment of the humankind potential. And therefore, AIESEC has started a new ambition, a new dream, which I'm going to tell you about right now. So we have another ambition, which is AIESEC 2020. So I want you to see this video, which is going to tell you a little bit about AIESEC and how we started this 2020 dreaming process. And then